Hello, everyone. My name is Natalie Hernandez, and I'm going to be doing my presentation on the eruption of Mount Pinatubo. So let me put that up. So the reason why I chose to do my presentation on this was because it really caught my eye when we're watching a video during the module, how much it affected the people of the Philippines, but how it affected people globally as well. So a quick overview, Mount Pinatubo is an active volcano in the Zambales Mountain, which is located in the Luzon Island in the Philippines. It exploded on June 15th, 1991. More than 300 people did die because of it, but the death toll did rise after the explosion. For weeks, scientists knew the volcano would explode. They just didn't know exactly when. It is considered one of the largest volcanoes that had happened in 80 years. So in April of the same year that the explosion did happen, scientists started monitoring the volcano, and this was because CO2 and other gases were escaping through the cracks of the volcano, which is usually triggered by magma rising and tectonic stress. But Pagma province was the most affected by the volcano, and mainly other small towns as well. The people of nearby towns were evacuated just in time. Everyone within 12 miles of the volcano were evacuated, and around 120,000 people did leave their homes once the level 4 was put into place. And this was due to the accurate predictions that the scientists made. Although they were really scared and nervous when they put their evacuation order in place, they were correct and they saved many people's lives. The reason why they were so scared is because of what happened in Mammoth Lake. They did put an evacuation order in place and nothing happened, which did angry a lot of people. But that was not the case here. They were considered heroes. So once the volcano did erupt, a huge ash cloud bursted into air. Hot lava flows and lahars later went into town. Some towns were buried in ash that were about a foot deep. You can see here in these pictures. Unfortunately, some roofs did collapse because of how heavy the ash was. And shortly after the explosion, they did receive heavy rain, which did cause lahars, which caused more damage and some more deaths. In total, this volcano caused $700 million in damage, but most importantly, 1.2 million people did lose their homes. They were forced to relocate somewhere else because this land was non-livable anymore. And in this picture, you could just see how huge the ash cloud was. So the aftermath and the long-term effects of the volcano. So 15 million tons of sulfur dioxide went into the atmosphere. And once it went into the atmosphere, it mixed with water molecules. And with the wind, it blew the ash from the volcano around the world, was circulated at around 22 days. And because of this thick layer in our atmosphere, it caused our temperature to drop a whole degree for 5 years. So you can see for that, it didn't just affect the people of the Philippines, it affected people worldwide because temperatures did drop. Of course, many people did lose their lives, although it could have been worse. The evacuation order did save many people. Now, Mount Pinatubo is a huge tourist attraction. It has a crater lake in it, which many people love to come see. But I feel like when you visit this, you have to know the background of this volcano and how devastating it was for many of the nearby people lives. You know, this would happen in 1991. Many of the people that experienced this eruption are still alive today. um, so I feel like it is important, if you ever go see it, know the history behind it. And that is my presentation on Mount Pinatubo. Thank you for watching.